Alright, so continue. Still on hard mode, still having a good time.
I had a chance to
Hello,
talk to one
future
of the
tubers
pilots
again,
that
of
escaped
course.
back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They
Thanks,
covered the
Pixel.
Allies so they could retreat.
I've been asking for anybody as we go through the
How
night,
kind of idiot
and
does
most
something
people seem
like
to say
that?
it's pretty good, so.
The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho?
I kind of feel like your spare squadron squad mates,
I bought
they
him a
all
drink
die
later.
too quickly. You don't really get a chance to learn much about them, and they're all just
After the
dead. You
usual
didn't even
small
notice.
talk, I turned the topic around to the mission.
No spoilers,
For an
but like,
anarchist, he's
we've already had
definitely
one or
a
two
good
go down,
leader.
as far as I know.
Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against
The gambler
those.
guy, I think, might
I
be
like a
the
good
first
story
one.
myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
I do like how
Foolish, isn't he?
I thought so
the
too.
story sort of
Suddenly,
projects time
enemy
progressing.
fighter squadron appeared.
These missions aren't just one day, next day. There's definitely like sometimes weeks in between missions.
Fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then.
Long enough for this
You
story,
simply watch
to have
things
become a
unfold from
story.
distance.
even though we
Yeah.
just did it.
I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow
Gambler
a
guy
stranger
in
to
champ,
the
yeah.
enemy squadron like
Character
that?
development. I don't even know his name, just
After
gambler
what felt
guy.
like decades,
It's kinda
I finally
sad.
got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die.
I mean, I remember who
somehow.
Count is, but that's
The
for other
hero on this
reasons.
mission was the new guy, the one that killed Harling.
If you're watching this for the first time,
How did
there's
you
a couple
feel?
names that'll stand out soon enough.
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
It's hard, especially when I'm commentating. It's really hard to listen to the background audio while you're in the middle of a mission and
I
still
went to the
play
hangar to have myself
and talk a
closer
bit.
look at
So,
Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell.
like, the
That's
game
what
does a good
happens
job
when
of
an engine's
like
been driven to its
storytelling while you're in the middle of a mission, but
limit. This pilot was a hot
it can be
dog.
difficult to give
From
it your
now
focus.
on, I was going to keep my eye on this idiot. From a
Jackpot or
distance.
Chance or
I didn't
Gambit
wanna
or
get too tight with someone who is a better pilot than my dad.
Blackjack. I don't know. Look,
Even so, I
He always
decided
made
to give
bets
this
and then he
guy's
died.
plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
so this is where you're supposed to get the part.
Being moved
Oh, fuel bombing.
refinery at the harbor in Artiglio.
Oh boy.
It's likely they're
Here I was
supplying
thinking we wouldn't have to deal
fuel
with wind
various
for a while.
drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel.
Yeah, you guys don't need fuel.
Enter via the
Or
exit
food, that
way,
is.
Take out their AA.
Just have
destroy the
starving
fuel
pilots.
points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers.
For sure, one missile
Remember,
costs more than
you're
all the
not
food you could
bona
eat
fide
for a year.
military.
Like,
You're expendable.
it's not that big a deal to make sure your pilots are fed. Like, in terms of cost. All right, so 3 of a kind. We're still playing gambling games, even if he's dead. This is another mostly ground mission, although there's still some air units, of course. But again, we might want a more bomber-focused plane. We'll see. We got Count or Full Band. We got Count, Full Band, and Tabloid. Those are the current surviving names from our spare squadron. That's the 3 there. The other, like 2 or whatever, are dead. And there's some allies in there somewhere. Lots of ground targets. Lots of ground targets. And a few air targets. Explosives are prepaid. It's all different. It's accounting departments, you know. Alright, let's pick out a tree. Tabloid, the anarchist guy. There you go. So, I'm just gonna straight up say we're not taking the Thunderbolt on this one. That'd be a suicide mission. No, that would be bad. That'd be real bad. Not fast enough, and definitely not agile enough. So, I mean, I'm kind of trying to work through these sort of in order, and the next one on the list would be the MiG-31B in terms of left to rightness. But it doesn't have any ground bombs, so I don't like that so much. We could go for the Gripen, but it's kind of a... this is not the kind of ground missile I need. We need like multi-target, blow up a lot of stuff really quickly. And I don't really care about air missiles right now. So, what's not too far to the right? Typhoon, we could technically afford this, spend the rest of my money. Could pick up the Raphael or the Typhoon. They've got 8 AGMs, that would work. This would not work so well. I have the Su-30. This might be, you know, we could try the other bomber. You know, I think this will be fine. Yeah, we're gonna go fullback. I haven't flown this yet, but this is basically the upgrade for this early game bomber. This is the only other pure bomber on the list, I think. I don't think there's any other pure red ones. There's just the two. Yeah, okay. So we're jumping ahead in the tree a little bit, but now I'm totally lost down in multiplayer stuff. But yeah, I've never flown this thing, and it's definitely more ground focused than most things. So we can either go fragmentation explosives, which I think is what we're gonna do, or locked on. The thing is, the lock-on air-to-ground missiles are basically the same as the other things. Have I seen the ace of this map? Oh, I don't know. I haven't checked my ace list. I've only probably met, I don't know, maybe 10 at most of them. I haven't really tried to unlock them. I've just, you know, tried to kill things quick, see what happens. But I might have. I don't know. I know I've wiped out the entire starting ground forces, so if all you need to do is destroy all the ground facilities, I have done that. Anyway, we're gonna go with self-forging fragments. Unguided bombs, but they're like, yeah, you can see cluster bombs. This should be fun. And this guy's way more maneuverable and fast than the old A10. So what's the name? Su-34. Let's do it. Yeah. This might be the only other ground mission that I'm going to bring a pure bomber for anyway, so... Actually, I think this is a good decision. Looks like I have maybe flown it once before, after all. I don't remember what I've done. If I've flown it before, I've only flown it once, so it's still mostly new to me. Let's see if we got any pretty skins. Ooh, maybe. So Erusia's got like camouflage, special skin. Alright, I like the paint job. Black and green. A little bit greenish. I think we're going special skin because it's clearly the specialist. You know what? I'd say that's pretty sexy. We're doing it. It's always these number 3 skins that seem to look the best for me. And seeing as we're going for bombing, we're going to use a different emblem this time around. Let's try... Did I just unlock these? I don't even know how I unlocked these emblems, but we just got these ones. Maybe by flying well and saving them on hard mode or something. But yeah, these are other air squads. Let's go with the skeleton this time around, because we're just going to bring death to the ground. Alright, and reset my parts, or possibly reset my parts. Don't think I need acceleration. We got the Queen Custom. Superior maneuverability is not bad by any means. It'll let me turn quicker to get more bombing runs quicker. If I had to pick a body upgrade, this is probably the right kind of thing. I'm not going to worry about, like, taking less damage. Psh. Durability. I don't even know what stealth does, so let's not even worry about that. And most of these are just stability or partial maneuverability. There are sort of, I don't know how you get level 2 upgrades, to be honest. They say level 1. I assume there's level 2 or 3. But there are also, like this guy improves only your pitch maneuverability. This guy improves only your yaw maneuverability, whereas this improves both. So I'd say that's kind of a straight upgrade. There's also the same thing with speed, where there's one for acceleration, one for deceleration, one for top speed. I think there's one that I haven't unlocked yet that's for all 3, or something like that anyway. I'm no expert. Alright, so we're going bombing, and I do have bomb stuff equipped, clearly. So lock-on range might be useful on this mission. Blast range is always fun. Reload time is pretty good. Bomb limit. Yeah, I probably want that. I don't think I need the power. I don't even know if there's anything that survives a bomb in the first place, so adding bomb power seems kind of silly. There would need to be something that survives a bomb for me to want to upgrade the bomb power. Which may or may not even be possible. Okay. So that leaves me with some missile upgrades possible. I think I'm still going to take the missile jammer. I only have 5 points in arms left anyway, so I couldn't take 2 missile upgrades even though I wanted to. I guess that's why lock-on range was equipped. I mean, I could just take the power anyway, but I think... No. Sorry, wiffle waffling. The standard missile lock-on range might come in useful on this map. We'll see. It'll make more sense once you've seen the map, but maybe in the second half that would be slightly useful. Anyway, we got our Su-34, which I may or may not have flown once or twice in the past. 112 missiles, 46 surface scatter missiles, whatever you want, scatter bombs, something.
Convicts, stand by at the front.
Stealth planes unmarked on the HUD at certain ranges. Sounds like maybe in multiplayer, but probably useless against the computer. Or at least very limited usefulness. Ooh, that black paint job is nice.
Like a baby.
I like that.
I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward.
Alright, this is going to be a bit of an upgrade in terms of air power from the last couple jets.
I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there.
Alright.
Man, I'm not in the
Blow everything up.
today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam.
Everyone's favorite kind of
Target in
mission.
sight. I see a lot of oil tanks.
Oh.
The boats, all warships.
I'm not very good at this.
There's plenty of buildings too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate
Come on, reload those
the simplicity of
bombs.
the operation, but they don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
I need there's got to be a way to switch the camera angle to show
That's what I call fireworks.
your bombing target.
Yeah! Another one's popped.
Because that's my biggest problem, is seeing
Burn, bitches.
where we're aiming.
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was sane.
I don't know what they were keeping in there, but
This
it's
beast's
all
been
ashes
stuck at the
now.
penal base.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight.
Alright, well we wiped out a fair bit for our first pass.
It's like watching the fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn.
Oh, this thing turns so much better than the A-10. And can just dodge missiles like nobody's business. Alright.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Spare 15 bombs away.
Missile in the air. Heads up. Spare 6. Fox 2.
Alright. Yeah, lots of stuff to blow up. Let's just keep dropping bombs.
A Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
3 minutes remaining.
Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away.
Pretty sexy.
Think you're the only sane one here?
Bandog was
There's some
right.
oil tankers over here I might want to blow up too.
Enough with the holier-than-thou act, tabloid.
This is one of the good bombers. It's the only good bomber.
Trigger, you belong here even more than I do.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
It's all about where you're from.
Too close for that one.
Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one.
So I'm kind of ignoring all the jets above us, because that's the mission.
Full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Abandoning aircraft.
Boom!
Attack missed.
So we got 2 minutes.
Why are we getting hit after reinforcements came?
Get rid of the SAM site.
2 minutes
Nice.
remaining.
Fox 2.
I would like to finish off the tankers. I don't know if they're
AA
worth
gun down.
a ton of points, but it's a nice place to kind of flip your jet around anyway. Like, go out to sea, blow up a tanker, do a 180.
Look at that oil just burn up the sea.
Okay, I got 2 good targets in mind here.
Vehicle down. Bombs away.
Hostile has a lock.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Well, we've got the
Hey,
point
Trigger,
target.
Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens. Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 1 minute remaining.
Alright, we'll be back, AA gun. Don't you worry. Okay, not our best bombing run, but, you know.
Spare 15 locked.
For someone who hasn't done a lot of unguided missile work in the
Trigger
past,
eliminated the target.
I'm pretty
30
happy with
seconds
this.
remaining.
Dodged.
On your 6. AA gun down.
I'm sure you could get some success
Confirmed
with,
kill on AA gun.
like machine guns or pulse guns here, just doing strafing runs too. Probably pretty effective.
Fox 2.
When boats don't attack,
Well, there's not much left. Oh, took that
Their
missile.
target's just fish food now.
Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Alright, time's up,
2 is about to arrive.
but that was pretty good. Right? That's all we need to do.
Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
You need 25,000 points for the 8th? Ah, well. If I was better with unguided bombs. But, oh, I was like 160 points
Oil
off.
tankers loaded with oil got
If I was a
away.
little bit better.
HQ saw them on satellite. Burn down everything that turns up.
Alright, this is where it gets kind of tricky, though.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them
So
up.
this is why I
If you detect
wanted
something,
lock-on
strike fast.
range. I think it
Staring
might
at
actually
my
help
radar
here.
and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can
So I've done
trust
this mission a
that
couple
intel?
times, and my plan is definitely to start at the east and work my way west. Because that's how I sort of know where the trucks are going. But it's really hard to keep
You guys
track
do
of them.
whatever you
And
want.
that one that we
I'm
just
going
flew
off
by is the one I
myself.
always miss.
Okay, if you think that's for the best.
All good. It's all good.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
That's not the
Bastards
one I
picked a
flew
hell of
over,
a
though.
place to hide.
Pretty sure there's one nearby that's just... Yeah, right there. Nope.
Got one on
Right
radar.
there.
Moving.
I don't know why it's so hard to see this one, but I miss it all the time. And we got it. This still didn't get it.
Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just
Alright.
following orders.
Now
to
we head
find
north.
tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Nothing but sand and rocks. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up.
There's a lot of turbulence on these missions. So if I'm flying wonky, that's my excuse. Lost my target right there.
Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Oh.
Nice sentiment, bad dog.
Alright, let's get out of here. I still didn't kill it.
They'll run out of gas, right?
They've got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Alright, what am I missing?
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets.
Yeah.
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350.
Alright, that was good. That
reference
was a
point.
3-fer.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's air?
12 out of 20. I
Wait a
think
sec,
that's
don't
all
go
that's
blaming
on
me.
this side.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
Except for maybe
More
this guy.
UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
I got him. Alright, we're doing fine. So I may or may not go after some of the drones. They definitely will cause some problems if I don't
Keep
kill
going.
them.
Burn it all.
But we could just win the map by killing all the tankers.
Spare 15, locked.
Ooh.
Trigger trashed the target.
I got one of them, not both.
Trigger again? It's really burning. That was some primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel
Alright.
doesn't ignite that easily.
To the north,
That
there's
was
one close
standard
by. Let's pick
gasoline.
it up.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
And then maybe we'll go for some of these
Have
enemy
you forgotten
jets.
what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmines with your bare hands.
Flying in the storm.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of living with him. Enemy on your six.
Alright, somebody fired a missile at me from like point blank.
Explosion area. You can't stick around forever.
Alright, drones, I've had enough
Find
of you.
those targets. Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down.
Alright.
Drop them all.
4 trucks left, but we're gonna take a little break here.
Our tails will be exposed. I guess I'll pick off the guys going after Trigger.
Spare 15, missile away. Target is still
I
alive.
think I was going a little too fast on that one.
Locked.
But we got lots of time,
Go doing a tabloid on me.
and I like to get all the kills if I can.
The weapon
The
system.
mission will just end if we blow up all the
I can't
tanks
fight
or the
like
trucks.
this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away, and he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
Target confirmed.
What a
near
bad
full band.
missile there.
Dig around.
I guess I don't have the homing
Can't
missiles
attack the
upgrade,
surface when our lives are on the line.
so I have to be a little bit more accurate with these.
Trigger slash to fifth
Enemy has
bandit.
a lock on you.
He might get them all.
Missile inbound. Evade.
How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy.
I mean, seriously? Seriously, there's not very many
5 minutes
drones
remaining.
left. Complaining after I've already killed most of them.
Damn, I'm targeted. Maybe we should have stuck with Trigger after all.
Alright, good.
UAV down.
There's a special truck. Oh, the super explosive? Yeah, I've hit that one before. I don't know which
Ignore
one is
the
which,
UAVs and
but
go after the mission targets.
We have to take out the UAVs
that's
first.
all the UAVs. Now, I'm pretty sure there's one closer than what was flashing there. Oh, still a drone in the clouds.
Drown out. I got no vision.
Missile launched.
I am gonna kill all the drones. Or I will try. This guy's being pretty sneaky. Alright, we're good. Tank truck. Where are you?
Damn, that truck just vanished into the dust.
Chase it down, dimwit. Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position.
Nice, good lock
Target
on.
is down. Well
Rare,
done.
I seem like I rarely get these hits from long
Covered
range.
another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere.
Alright, these are the last two that I need anyway.
Drown out. I can't see a thing.
Just
Quit
flying straight
blubbering.
into the sandstorm.
Talk to me when you find a target.
I think they got a SAM site defending them.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Miss. I think I got the SAM site, which is probably more important than the trucks anyway.
They pave desert highways nicely, you know?
Vehicle down.
Alright.
Fast to avoid bandits in the
Was that the
desert.
special one? Sounded like it might have exploded a little bit bigger. Oh, he's
Understood.
guarded by all the SAMs, so
HQ
middle of
sent
the
a
north
message.
wall.
That was the last one.
Like
All
if I flew
aircraft
straight this
return
way,
to base.
basically.
Burning up all those tankers
I
will
guess we didn't
starve
go that
their
way.
drones for a while.
Anyway, I guess there's some extra trucks.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
I
If you
did
think
take
that's all you need to
one
survive, you
missile.
might as well get your last rites now.
Yeah, the
Exactly, that was
dunes
all dumb luck.
and the air
Wait,
pressure. It's
you
not as
ready
bad
your
as
shotgun?
it's not as bad as flying through the lightning storm for
From
sure.
high altitude.
But if you're flying an actual bomber that's not
Seems like
agile,
Nothing in the sky, Count.
that'd be
Well,
real bad
yeah,
as
it's
a
not like there's anything I can learn
A10.
from Trigger.
Somewhere over here, if I went faster, there might be that extra truck. They do drive around, obviously, so depending on how quick you are, they'll be in different spots. Fun little mission. Not particularly hard if you...
Champ went down crying
Got
like
a good
baby.
bomber.
I knew he was all bark and no bite.
Oh yeah, so Champ was the one that died to Mihail or whatever. Nobody died today.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit
Well, we are
is
pretty
due,
awesome.
it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing.
That was a pretty good first run. 39, 44 kills. If I was more accurate with my bombs, if I could like see, if I could fly high but have my camera focused on my bombing reticle, which there's got to be a way. Man, you could really crush this. Like you could just, it would be real quick, I'm sure. Anyway, if you could line up your targets a little bit more accurately, there's got to be a camera button rather than just the free camera that just locks on your bomb. A rank, no S, but still, I got nothing to complain about. That was a good little match. I guess I'm not getting... See, when you first play through the campaign, your first time, you get a first time clear bonus, which is a lot of points usually. I think because this is my second campaign, we get the round bonus, which I assume is just, you know, your first time on your campaign. Like, it's rather than a free mission. We're playing through, but we just get some bonus. How do you get S rank? I don't know if I can check. Before we continue, does it still show my records for normal rank? Yeah. So we're on, that was 8. I've never gotten an S rank on that one either, so sorry. I've had some S ranks on some of the easy ones, but I haven't really made a priority of trying to get them. Generally have A's or S's on pretty much everything, but I don't really know yeah, like there's generally sort of hidden requirements, certain number of kills or timeline, like clear time or something. So unless you know exactly what those are, you just kind of randomly trying to just be good. But if you want to look stuff like that up ahead of time, it's probably a lot easier. Anyway, we're doing fine. Let's keep going. Mission 9.
We know the Erusian Forces communications facility to the north in the Waiapolo Mountains is linked to the swarm of drones. Your mission is critical. You will destroy the facility and then weaken those drones. As it's important, the enemy won't go down without a fight. The area is watched over by spy satellites. If discovered, expect AA missiles. Unless you have a death wish, you must use the clouds for cover around the sides and base of the mountains. Use the clouds to hide from their satellites.
I know this one.
And you just might have a chance to shake off their
Hide
missiles.
in the cloud game.
If you do find a missile on your tail, head to the clouds and pray. Let the missile kill you or crash into the rocks. That much freedom I will give.
Thanks, boss. You can choose how you die. Alright, Operation Flush. Flush me down the toilet. I don't think you want to focus on ground on this one, although there's a lot of ground targets early on. There will also be a wave of air units. So like usual, pure ground planes, ground target planes are not really ideal in my opinion. And the ground targets don't generally do much, so you can just blow them up with missiles fairly safely. So that's probably what I'll do. Our job's to take down radar towers and maybe some AA guns and stuff around them. But the priority is the radar towers, and they're all on mountaintops, so should be okay. So, plane for the day. Let's see. The next on the list was going to be the MiG-31, which I would have to buy. There's almost no point even buying. Maybe I'll skip it, just because it's kind of like throwing $280,000 down the drain. Because I already have, like, the tree unlock ahead of it. I mean, I spent 120 on that already. Let's just say the MiG-31 be... I don't know. I didn't like the first MiG, so I've sworn off them. It's only 2 points better than a MiG-29, I'm sure. So that puts us at... I forget if we've done the Gripen or not. I think I may have done the Gripen once. Maybe, maybe not. Actually, maybe not. We've got the Eagle, potentially, at this point. As well as the other Eagle. I don't know why there's 2 Eagles, but... they're both F-15s. I'm not gonna skip to this level yet. Still too early in the campaign, other than that one mission. So I'm thinking... I guess I'll do Gripen this time. It should be okay. I don't think we've flown this... Actually, we'll find out pretty quick if there's any parts equipped to it. So Gripen, probably. Multi-role... Yeah, I'm almost positive we haven't flown it yet. Blue wants to save it for later. Well, this guy I just... Like, there's still things I haven't unlocked. Like, all these unlocked upgrades. Like, I'd rather buy the Raphael and then get some of these upgrades to theoretically throw on my planes. There's a big batch up here that I don't have. There's a big batch in here I don't have yet. And some of these look pretty cool. Special missiles, less stalls, better high G turns. That might be really good. I don't know. I'm sure there was something that I was like, I should really try to like focus on getting one of these upgrades. Machine gun fires automatically. Like, that's kind of neat. I don't know how good that is, but like, that would be worth testing out. There's another upgrade at the top. I guess the level 2 stuff is all multiplayer only. I was asking where the level 2 and 3 stuff was. Looks like it's multiplayer. Oh well. There's a somewhere near the top. You can get machine gun damage, and see there's like the upgraded engine, gives you acceleration and top speed. There you go. There's one machine gun that fires automatically, and there's one that if you've locked on, it will auto adjust, and there's another machine gun that makes them do more damage. So like, maybe if you have all three of those, your machine gun is just devastating. But I don't know. I mean, that's just one of those things I want to test out eventually. Lots of things to drool about anyway. And if I want to use like the EMLs, you know, if I want to use the railgun, I want to have the upgrades for it, kind of thing. Anyway, for now, Gripen. If the Gripen has already been used, we will switch to probably the F-15. Could that be the next one? Gripen or F-15C. All right. I spent a lot of time flying the F-15C in my first run, so that one's kind of my first one that I saved up for when I was playing through. Okay, Gripen has not been flown, or it would have something equipped to it. So we'll do one with the Gripen. I should just call it Griffin. It's probably meant to be pronounced something like Griffin. I didn't buy any of the missiles for it, but I think the air-to-air burst is what I would have wanted anyway. I feel bad because I didn't even check. Sometimes the upgrades are really good. The special weapons. 6 AMs. That's great if you're fighting a bunch of like drones, but against dodgy planes, it's not that good. Plus, there's no upgrade for... I don't have an upgrade for special missile tracking yet, if there is such an upgrade. Whereas I could upgrade my normal missiles. And this is supposedly good against agile craft, so I'll give that a try. I don't know if I've actually used the burst before, so that's probably worth trying. Alright, I've convinced myself. Gripen with short-range suppression, sort of shrapnel missiles. Pick out a skin. No special skin today. I think you get the skins maybe from killing the aces. I think, like, there's probably an ace of each type of jet, and if you shoot it down, I think you get the custom skin for it. I think that's the rule. And they generally look a lot more different. Like, you can kind of see the difference between the other skins is very minor. Like, I couldn't even tell you, just by a quick glance, what's even different. I mean, we'll go with Spare, because that's what squadron we're in, but I don't know. We did our skeleton squad. It went pretty well last time. Feeling like bonus content. Yeah, that's fine. Low vis. I guess you can be stealthy with the low vis insignia. We'll just stick with the trigger insignia. It's pretty sweet. Alright. That's enough messing around. Let's get out there.
It's time to get busy,
It's a very white
Proceed
plane.
with your mission now.
Very, very bland. Gray and white. I prefer the paint jobs, for sure. Alright. So, don't go above the clouds.
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden.
Gripen.
That means no missiles.
I haven't flown this guy yet,
Even
so.
you lot should understand that.
But it's a
Talk about
mid-class,
What's more
relatively
enclosed and
agile.
solitary. Commence operation.
Mid-tier.
That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
Maybe. We'll see about that. So the trouble is, of
Enemies
course...
are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this way! Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missile.
that...
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
The radar is above the clouds.
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life. I thought you'd say
This thing isn't quite as maneuverable as I was expecting.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
I'll just try to take it
Their
slow.
missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite
Be
and
smart.
the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out.
You're best shaking off missiles by going into the clouds.
Down.
Alright. Next radar. We will ignore the AA guns just so I get a good line on the radar tower. Because that's what counts.
Bandits in the clouds!
And then back down we go to the next
They'll
one.
eventually fall out of the sky.
Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure aren't making things easy for us. Damn it, they're making us do something, but just what?
Just slowing down a little
It's a
bit.
dangerous operation.
Plan it
but
out.
It's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid.
We'll just kind of go
You're doing exactly
clockwise
like
around the
running through
map,
a
I think.
minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got
Oh, that's
every
not gonna
trick
hit.
any amateur could think of. Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full band, that's your second strike. There won't be a third.
I don't know if that was worth it. Went way above the clouds for almost nothing. But this next target is way above the clouds. Alright, let's go fast.
Locked on target. You're in plain view, Spare 15.
Yeah,
Get
well,
back to the clouds.
I didn't really have a choice,
Target
did I?
destroyed. 2 to go.
Alright, I think we're fine.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found
Except
a bunch of
I'm
stuff.
above the clouds
I'm
again.
not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Band Dog. In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Okay, that's a mountain.
I think you might be right.
Nope. Nope. There's no clouds here! What am I supposed to
15
do?
target destroyed. Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there.
Oof. Hope you like close calls. Here we go again. Oh, I'm gonna die. There's no way.
Missile, evade.
There's
Radar
no
site
way.
destroyed. Show the last one the same hospitality.
I guess they're relatively generous with how long they give you to get back under the
Starting to
clouds.
feel guilty about leaving everything to trigger.
In that case, use yourself as a decoy for the surface-to-air missiles.
Okay, one more. This one, the last one's never as bad because I think once you take it down, they can't lock onto you anymore. Although, it's a long way away. This is a bad approach.
Hide in the clouds, Spare 15.
Alright. Missile's gonna lose a lock, right?
All targets destroyed.
Right?
That's the last of the radar sites we needed to destroy.
Nope.
That probably put a stop to their
81%
satellite's
damage.
capabilities. Someone fly above the clouds.
How about you do it?
I like the sound
I
of
thought
that.
I'd be safe after I blew it up, but that was wrong.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
I'm safe now, but
What's going on, Band Dog?
wow,
This is the
81%
Air
damage,
Force
one
Base
missile, that's
444
rough.
Squadron. What is your affiliation?
Nobody told me there was this many nearby. Incoming Allied fighters. Respond.
Incoming Allied fighters. Hello, friends. How's it going?
The regular forces don't want anything to do with the people.
Now that we took out all the radar, now the friends can show up.
Hey, they have radar lock.
The IFF says they're allies.
Yeah.
Whoa, time out. Don't tell me they're barrier troops.
Picking us off.
Someone's on me. Is he an enemy? Evade!
Ocean fighters do not attack. Shit.
Alright. So it turns out, remember that mission where we didn't have our weapons? It's a lot like that.
These guys aren't allies.
Are they spoofing our IFF?
Now, one down.
Modern IFF connects to our strategic system via satellites. It can't be decoded.
What the hell?
Who's on my tail? Is it an enemy? What about markings and craft type?
There's no time.
So I'm just gonna fly through the clouds, try to not get killed by a missile. Seeing as one more missile will definitely kill
At
me.
this rate, no one's going to get out alive. All aircraft head into the clouds. Get out of the enemy's sight.
Thanks, Bandog.
What?
The enemy's showing no mercy.
You gotta give me a better actual strategy
The enemy's working
than
in
hide.
coordination. Information regarding IFFs is top secret. There's no way they can make a fake.
We're far enough away though. We can go for a little sightseeing tour. They'll never catch me. See him over there. I see you guys, even if I
All
can't lock
aircraft,
on.
gather around me. I mean Trigger.
Yeah.
What? Bandog, can you
Flying
register
V
Trigger and the
formation.
blimps around him as friendlies?
What are you thinking? What good is that?
What other choice do we have?
Sure.
All right, all aircraft, form up on Trigger.
You're gonna have to catch up with me though, because I'm not gonna wait around. Flying V, see? Wow, we got one extra. We're cheap.
Bandog, it's on you.
Full band, what's your
Alright, the
location?
music's gonna pick
Tail
up.
end.
Understood. I've sent new ID data. Enemies will be marked as enemies.
Yeah, my radar display's been updated.
Alright, let's try this new
Double
Sassum.
down.
The Sassy.
No way I'm dying out here.
It missed. Good
This is
start,
a
Sassy
PO
missile.
unit. I decide when you die.
Shit.
I gotta say, the Griffin does not have the best
Missile in the air. Heads up.
turning maneuverability.
Projectile incoming.
New blips on radar.
Tell us what's happening. Come on.
God damn it, not right now.
That doesn't sound good.
Air contact incoming at high speed. It's too fast to be an aircraft.
If it's not an aircraft, what is it?
What do we do? What's going on?
Five, four, three, two.
Sassum, got him.
Here it comes.
Son of a bitch.
So,
That shockwave.
by the way, there's a new weapon on the game, in the world.
Incoming transmission from HQ. Their weapon is codenamed Helios. It's a long-range missile carried by Arsenal birds.
All right, let's get dirty.
Why are they aiming for us?
Sending over the predicted impact zone. It's coming in hot.
Damn, you're working quick today, Bandog.
Get too chatty and you'll die.
So I hope you know how to keep track of your map while you're in the middle of a
Five,
dogfight.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't get caught.
How can they fire like that when they've got allies in the airspace? Don't they care about the pilots?
There,
Half of
that's
the
the
targets
size I
remaining.
need.
They're on me. Do something.
Damn. Helios inbound.
Oh boy.
Radar. I can't find a
Try not to stay in the red. And also don't get
Missile.
killed by missiles.
Breaking. Chase him down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Where's the order to retreat? We're dead meat out here.
It's a little bit nuts. Just a little nuts.
Now. I need help.
Explosions everywhere.
Locked. Spare 15, Fox 2.
We got this.
Bad missile. Come on. Reload.
Helios spotted.
Uh-oh.
I can't.
I gotta get out of here.
Help me.
No time for dogfighting. Move.
5,
So this is one of those maps.
2, 1.
How good is bad? I lost control.
A direct hit and we're done.
My aircraft.
Especially me, because I've got no more life.
That was close. I owe you one, Spare 12.
Another projectile incoming. It's a Helios again.
Warning, missile in the air.
Why does it have to be me?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, nothing nearby.
Where'd the attack come from?
There's not too many
They're
left.
hitting us
We're
while
doing
out of our
alright.
attack range. Spare 3, bandit on your tail.
Target is down. Well done. There are a few targets remaining. Concentrate. Shoot down remaining hostiles. Projectile on radar.
Let's not chase him.
Missile or two, no problem.
Let's try not to die. That one bad super
Nearly
missile at the
there.
beginning really messed me up.
We're screwed no matter what we do.
All right, I think they friendly fired one of the guys, so that's helpful.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
5 Sassums left. Let's use a couple.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Careful, no more
Great
friendly
shot.
fire,
Keep
guys.
it up.
Oh, that was beautiful. Nice lineup. All right, we got him. I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't
One to
die.
go. Go get him.
One to go.
Wait, one more.
Count.
Righto, this is it.
All right, one more. Kill him.
All right, I got the last one.
Oh, yeah. You like that, you dirty fake?
Damn it! God damn it!
Still okay.
Why is this?
Well, how do you guys like full band?
Full band?
What the hell?
He did.
Full band's down. Friendly fire? Didn't we get all the bandits?
Full band got tagged as an enemy.
What?
Suspicious.
You did that on purpose, Band Dog.
Did what?
Don't play dumb.
Well,
Full
somebody changed his
It
friend
was
or
an
foe
accident.
frequency.
It got out of control.
It was blue to me.
Return to base.
band. Son of a bitch!
So if you were listening and paying attention to the background audio, full band had been logging into things he wasn't supposed to log into back in base. Always trying to hack things and get information. And he
The
may
enemy is
have
watching
made
from
some
above.
enemies.
Stay in or below the
Learn
cloud.
some things he wasn't supposed to learn. I'm not going to get into it super in depth or nothing, but there's probably a real reason he got killed, and lore fanatics might know
The
about
mission
it.
was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed.
But now we're down
Hold on,
to
Count. It looks like your kill numbers are going up every
trigger
day.
count and
You know what happens by giving false
tabloid.
reports.
Only 3 left.
Anyway, you other pilots should learn from him.
Learn from me,
I'm
man.
getting the hell out of this dump.
Getting
And
the
when
hell
I
out of
do,
here.
their kill count will make my star shine brighter.
You got Count, who fakes his count. And you got Trigger, who kills everything. And you got Tabloid, who mostly runs away because he's scared of everything. When can you go rogue? I wish. Well, we got another A. Lots of points, though, man. I like the fact that I'm getting like 150,000 credits. Sometimes, when I was replaying missions on normal, on free mode, you'd do really well, but you'd only get like 20, 30, 40,000, space bucks, whatever. Plane bucks. And this makes unlocking other stuff much better, much, much better. So, playing through the campaign a second time seems to give us that round bonus, and that's really quite nice, actually. Nice little bonus. All right, well, let's see. I'm going to say one more for sure, and then we'll see how I feel. If I can make it through one more, then we're basically halfway through the campaign for one stream. That's pretty good. I'm doing all right,
We were being
but I can't
treated
stream for
like a
too long.
regular unit. We've been ordered to pack everything up and move the base further inland. We even got a transport plane. The funny thing is, no one here remembers I've got a bum leg and, that I'm not a soldier.
And that you're just a prisoner that got
Take a look at
conscripted
the map.
for doing nothing.
There's an island on the other side of Yuja our Marines landed on. The space elevator's not too far from there. They tell us the airfield's being used as a base to support the elevator. Not sure if I trust that intel. Anyway, the transport plane's gonna drop us there, without any fighters to cover us.
Sounds like a suicide mission.
Some genius thought we could commandeer the enemy's jets they left in the hangars, and use those to fight.
Just drop some prisoners off on
Y'all
a
aren't real
enemy
soldiers,
territory
they said.
island.
Any other day we'd be using you lowlifes to go out and dig up landmines. And prisoners don't get guns. You'll just have to make do with whatever we give you and like it.
Seems like a good way to arm your enemies by sending your prisoners up like this.
A phone.
We've decided to join
let us
the enemy
prisoners
faction.
near 'em. But with all the hustle and bustle of moving the base, they forgot to lock this one up. Looks like an antique. I
Aw,
lost
burn.
my for a phone call
Okay,
ever since I
boomers.
was arrested and locked up. It's trippy to think that I can just hook it up, dial a number, and talk to someone from my own country.
10 telephones millennials can't
Planning
use.
escapes
Number
ain't all I'm
3
good
will
at.
surprise you.
I'm plenty good at remembering phone numbers, too. A little while later, I headed over to HQ. You must know.
We did get a call direct from command. That pipe, what exactly are you doing with it?
My grandfather had a lot of friends in the Air Force from his time as a lieutenant. My point? Well, you're going to set out in your own special aircraft. Then you'll send everybody else off in the wrong direction while you head somewhere else.
All right, fine. But just you and you alone. You're the only one allowed on board. Besides, there's only one seat left.
I said cool. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
So clearly the commander has some ulterior motives here to try to not get killed being a, prisoner commander.
Attention. I've received a communication from the General Staff Office.
Because he's a chicken when it comes right down to it.
Seems your ability to carry out missions has gotten the attention of the higher-ups. All of you have been pardoned. The Ocean Air Force Base 444 Squadron is now officially legit.
All right, sweet. I retire.
Celebration, you were to join the operation to take back the base on Tyler Island in southwestern Usea. The battle is underway, and the airport to the south has been reclaimed. However, fighting with the remaining forces in the north is still active. You will all be stationed at the airport. The battle is not letting up. We expect extensive losses to all involved.
We expect you to all die now that you've
Still,
been pardoned.
the fact that we've gained new ground is a blessing. My time as CO of the penal base is over. All command personnel, including myself, are being moved to a base in far eastern Usea. However, we will be stopping to refuel in Bulgurdarest. It's in Erusian territory, with close ties to Osea. Even if we detour, we will still have to fly through Erusian airspace in the end. And that is where we will need you ex-cons to come in. I've selected a number of you with mission experience to
So
provide
we
support.
are not actually going to
That's
Tyler
all.
Island.
Dismissed.
We
Hey, Trigger, wait right there.
have a special mission.
Though I'm not entirely happy with the arrangement, you are going to provide support. The drones might attack
And it was
again.
probably
If they
arranged
do,
by our
protect my aircraft
scrap
with
queen
the
girl,
line.
whatever her name is.
If
So.
the General Staff Office hadn't
She had
stepped
some
in
plans.
and requested you, your ass would have been sent to
'Cause,
Tyler
yeah.
Island. You were covered in Harling's blood, yet you still are messing around behind the scenes. You breathe in a way I don't like, and I'll shoot you out of the damn sky.
In your transport plane? While I'm in a fighter? Unfortunately, we probably get a game over if we shoot him down. But yeah, all that earlier, objective for the prisoners to take Tyler Island. Yeah, we're not gonna do anything like that. We're flying an escort mission today, somewhere completely different. Operation Full House. You can tell there's been some gambling going on. Trigger, Count, Mackenzie. We've lost Tabloid. He's gone the other way. And any other prisoners either dead or off to Tyler Island. We're gonna escort Mackenzie. / friendly fire him. What kind of plane should we fly today? The Gripen, I would say I'm not a huge fan of. It was kind of sluggish. I think it's because it's got more speed than maneuverability on the blars there. I think I prefer planes that have a higher mobility score, because then they turn tighter, and I don't know, I mean, most of them are faster than mobile, but still, something about the way the Griffin turned, I wasn't sure. Hey, I did all I could. I have been killing enemies like mad. I don't friendly fire, even if though that's what I got in jail for. So, the next one, I guess this is probably a good time to take out the Eagle. It would be a really good time to take out something better. Like, what was I thinking? There's something with qualms that's not that high leveled, but I don't know where it is. Lambs, Sassums. I haven't even bought some of these things, obviously. I could plan to buy the Strike Eagle and then get all these upgrades and unlock another sort of end game, one of the end game jets. That would get me, yeah, that's probably the direction. When I'm going to spend serious money, that's probably the direction I'll go. I thought, there's the Qualms. I haven't taken the Super Hornet out, have I? I must have. I think I'll take the Super Hornet out one more time, just because I'm trying not to use planes that are too overleveled for the map we're on. But after this mission, this is like halfway through, then we can say we're kind of done with our entry-level planes to the left here, and we can start working on some of the fancier ones. Like the Eagle's pretty cool. I have to buy more of these, so I need more money if I want to show them all off. But I'll be able to buy a couple of them at least anyway. And, you know, once we get close to the end, we'll show off the Lightning and the Raptor. To be honest, there's only 10 missions left. I don't want to save them for the very last mission. But you can see the stats on these things are so much better. I think I'm definitely gonna 680,000, 730, 780, 880, 950. We need around 2 million credits to get all the top line of things. So we're probably not going to buy this, because that's 2 million. And I don't know what the difference is here for the F-15J versus F-15C. I guess it can have qualms, which are really good, whereas this one can have pulse lasers. Just a different weapon loadout, even though otherwise I think flight stats, they're identical. I mean, it says fundamentally almost identical to 15C, other than weaponry. So the choice is, do you want these type of weapons or these type of weapons? And I would say qualms are probably the best of the batch, but you know, I already bought the one. Anyway, so what did I say? I was going to go Super Hornet. Super Hornet it is. F-18. One more for the last mission in the first half of the game. We'll use one more kind of mid-game, early to mid-game tier. I don't want to handicap myself too bad, but I think qualms will kind of make up for some of it anyway, because this is a tough map, but having the ability to have these very agile homing missiles will be very useful when we get to a certain section that I'm sure you'll understand when we get there. Alright, we got maneuverability, we got Queen's Custom, we've got missile power, homing missile, missile reload. I actually don't need missile reload on this one the way I remember it. I don't need lots of missiles either. Special missile reload. We only have 10 of them. Maybe I should take the extra special missiles. Seeing as we get such a low... Yeah, that's a big upgrade. 10 to 18, almost doubles. That's probably worth it. Special missile power. We've got the jammer. I've got 2 more upgrades. There's not a whole lot of dogfighting, but there's a little bit. I want to make sure I have enough qualms for a certain part. Yeah, they can do more damage. That might help. And standard missile reload might be the most useful of these other ones. I don't know. Flight speed. I do like flight speed. Again, I don't know how much difference these things make in practice, but I like the idea of the missile being more homing and faster. But also firing them more frequently maybe is better anyway. Because if you miss, and then this way you can fire a second salvo a little bit quicker. Yeah, doesn't matter that much. We'll be fine. Do we have any cool skins for the Super Hornet? We still do not have the unlocked skins. And we'll just go with our trigger insignia. Alright, let's get out there. This is a fun map. I like this one.
Complete. Stand by at the front.
Fairly short one. Nothing too crazy. Unless we shoot McKinsey down. Maybe we should try that right off the bat. Let's see what happens if you shoot McKinsey down.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. The runway is clear.
We're going to skip this because I'm going to shoot him down and probably get a game over.
The liaison plane left without me.
We're going to skip all this, and I'll watch it next time.
The order is simple. Kill anyone trying to kill the commander, even if they're one of us.
Oh, we killed him. Boy, who's given...
Lost, along with the mission. Not that it was a load worth protecting.
Not that it was a load worth protecting. Yeah, exactly. Not that, like, he's threatening us. I'll shoot you if you do anything. Like, we can kill him in, like, half a second if we want. That's so dumb.
15, this is the control tower. The runway is clear.
Alright, for real, though.
For takeoff. The base commander...
I have never thought to do that, but...
It's flying alongside Spare 2.
I hate that McKinsey guy. So there you go. We shot him down once. Alright, out we go.
Meet again in different squadrons.
Alright, Bandog, you're a cool dude.
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed.
Bandog's alright. It's really just this McKinsey guy that's a real super jerk. I mean, Bandog might have killed, whatever that guy's name was. Not Tabloid or Count. Full Band. He might have killed Full Band, the hacker.
Left without me. Yeah, I know. I'm heading into hell. Whatever.
So after all that,
Khan's here and the
she didn't take his plane anyway.
Why shouldn't I?
Remember, like, she was
I'm no angel.
practically conning him into
My
taking a
old
transport
man's
with
plane,
McKinsey.
and all I do is hate him for it. It ain't gonna be a picnic, that's for sure.
So she decides to stick with the prisoners,
Adios,
go to Tyler Island.
fool.
So all she did by calling in her favors was to make sure we were sent with him.
The order is simple. Kill anyone trying
As far
to
as
kill
I
the
understand.
commander, even if they're one of us.
Alright.
Like how you killed Full Band? It was an accident, so shut up.
Give me that.
So
I'll do
today,
the talking.
we have to
This
do
is
our
Base Commander
own
McKinsey.
exploration.
I want you idiots to understand the gravity of this operation. My orders take priority. That's it.
Sure wish our cargo would shut up. The enemy's using anti-air weapons. Don't freak out. Keep your shit together.
Be on the lookout for camouflage SAM sites. Seek and destroy.
Unfortunately, this is
SAM
the
site
beginning of
confirmed down. Stay alert.
introducing a mechanic that I'm not a huge
Aim for the
fan
launch
of,
transport.
but
Spare squadron. SAM
We'll be
site's
okay.
located. Take them out. SAM site confirmed. Destroyed.
I might destroy that
Continue
AA
escort.
gun at some point, but the AA gun can't, like, fire long range. Now, did you guys see, if you're paying close attention in the distance there's these missile trails. So if you're ever playing this map and you're having a hard time figuring out where the SAM sites are, you
Another
can
SAM.
follow them.
Clean it up.
There's another one right over here, clearly. Now, I think if you fly too high above the clouds, you won't be able to see them,
New SAM site.
the missile trails. But these are some super long-range SAM
Yeah,
missiles.
they're firing surface-to-air missiles at me.
Find those targets.
Righto.
Oh crap!
Spare
well,
15 is out of commission.
well, that sucked. I should have paid more attention to my altimeter, but or not my altimeter, whatever, the altimeter, that altitude. I couldn't see anything. I was just stuck in the storm clouds. I didn't know where up
The
was.
order is simple.
If I was in cockpit
Kill
mode,
anyone trying to kill the
you have a better
commander,
idea.
even if they're one of us.
Like how you killed Full Band?
It was an accident, so shut up.
Give me that. I'll do the talking. This is Base Commander McKinsey. I want you idiots to understand the gravity of this operation.
Gravity.
My
Oh
orders
man,
take
don't talk to me about
priority.
gravity.
That's
Sure wish our cargo would shut up. The enemy's using anti-air weapons. Don't freak out. Keep your shit together.
Just try to avoid
for camouflage
blackout
SAM sites.
clouds
Seek
that go
and
into
destroy.
mountains. That's the real danger.
SAM site confirmed down. Stay alert. SAM site detected. Eliminate all threats.
Hey, I got it. Just took a little bit of damage. It's all good. Alright. Let's try to clear this out without running into the storm cloud. Clouds are my biggest enemy in this game, clearly.
SAM site spotted. Eliminate it.
I think the mountains are just taller on kind of the northwest side of the map, too. So, even if you're used to a certain altitude being safe or dangerous,
Another SAM spotted.
depends on what part of the map you're on. Oh, I saw a missile fly right over my head there. Gotta be something over this way, right? Nope, going the wrong way. There's something over here, though. It's firing at the transport. Or I keep going the wrong way. That's certainly possible. Oh yeah, there they are.
Roper 1 has taken some damage, but can still fly.
Damaged? Take out the goddamn missile and there'd be no damage.
Yeah, well, I
New SAM site.
have to find them all manually. Might as well take down these aircraft while we're on this side of the screen. We're pretty close by, right?
This is Skull 3. Enemy transport and support spotted and confirmed.
Probably got a better angle on the back though.
Ready to engage.
Nope.
Bandits closing in. Determined hostile. Intercept.
General,
Might be our first time fighting MR-2000s.
Harling, Trigger. The coordinate destination will reopen your case. Successfully carry out this mission, and it'll give a good impression.
Alright. Fighters down.
Enemy destroyed. Continue with escort.
Find some more SAMs.
Flying as an escort makes me feel like I'm all tied down.
Kind of do a swing by, try to get in front of McKinsey a little bit.
Another SAM. Clean it up.
Clouds. No. Slow down a little bit in the clouds, because, yeah, you never know where the ground's going to be. Alright. Now, the line of blue is kind of the entrance to the next, the next area, the next country.
Remain.
I don't think we need to go over the blue line, basically.
Escorts that go down do so in honorable service, worthy of my praise.
The next missile will down your craft, so watch your tail.
Really?
Bandog, it's up to you to make sure the support.
You telling me I'm doing a bad job shooting down the SAM sites? I thought I saw a missile from this angle, but maybe I'm... No, there we go.
Spare squadron. SAM site's located. Take them out.
Well, hopefully we got them all. Because if he's one missile from death, then I'm just gonna focus on taking out the fighters. Because hey, look, there's more fighters coming. Griffins.
Separate the support.
Those qualms are so good. We didn't hit both of them, but I got 1 out of 2 from a like sort of flyby attack. That's always nice.
Aim for the sucker being targeted by the SAMs.
Good. Enemy aircraft's eliminated.
Alright, we'll clear out this AA gun.
Yikes! I forgot about the transport. Is it still flying?
I don't even know if these things can shoot the transport, but might as well clear it out. It's bonus points. I'm gonna sort of fly by near the blue line, because I haven't gone too close to it yet. See if there's any SAM sites kind of in front of McKinsey along this line, because this is where they'll shoot him down. Yeah.
Rover 1 hit by a missile.
Bandog, get some support in there fast. Tell them I requested it.
There's no time. 2 aircraft will have to do. This is Bandog. SAM site's located. Eliminate them.
Okay. That was 2 more that probably would have shot him down if I didn't get to him, so that's good. It might be all of them. It's hard. I don't know where all they are. Someone can pull up like a map somewhere.
SAM site's detected. Keep the commanders safe. I don't want to deal with the mess.
We can sleep in for once.
It might be useful to actually have like a guide for this one, just so you know where all the missiles are, all the SAM sites.
24 kilometers to destination.
Or just flying around
We're about
randomly.
halfway.
I kind of wish the plane's radar was better, or maybe there's some way to upgrade your own radar so you can lock on, or not just lock on, but like actually identify from longer. All right, next phase of interceptors. If we go quickly to one side, we might be able to take them out in time to go to the other side as well before it blows up our transport. Because apparently we get a game over if we let McKinsey die. As such a shame it is.
Oh, I see the city.
Let's try a couple
Over
qualms.
the border, we're safe.
Hopefully I
Hurry
don't
up.
waste them.
Bandits inbound. Don't get distracted. Just a little further.
Well, I got one at least.
Situation report. Something's happening. The situation is prickly here. Don't let your men do anything stupid.
Okay. This is the one. This one decided to break off, go straight for McKinsey. Fly. It's pretty fast.
Off while they're in Erusian airspace.
Our plane is not the
Yeah, it's
fastest.
our brother nation. We should help them.
This mission probably best with a really fast jet.
Attention Erusian aircraft. You are approaching Bulgurdarest airspace. Change your heading.
Wow, we're not even gonna catch it before it gets to McKinsey.
Spare 2, spare 15. Bandits closing in on Roper 1. Intercept and engage.
I'm trying.
Band dog, I see enemy aircraft.
We got
Right
him.
on us. Call our escorts back. Count looks promising. He's got a good combat record.
Well,
Flares. Release all the
hopefully
flares.
this
Do not fire. They'll use any aggressive action as an excuse to invade.
There's only 2 of them. It should be
keeps them off. Excuse me. While I do some ducking and rolling here.
We can use big legs to make a tank pack.
Ooh, got me good.
Look below. Is that a wall? They built a wall along the border. They're nuts. They're imposing their independence on everyone, like it or not.
All right, last MiG.
Warning to Erusian aircraft.
Okay, we're good.
You are violating Bulgurdarest airspace. Leave immediately.
A little bit fishy there for a second when I took that missile to the face.
Bandits confirmed down. Arriving shortly at destination. Trigger, it's a breath of fresh air having you out here.
Yeah, band
You
dog.
hear that, Trigger?
Blah blah.
In our squadron, even the good pilots were criminals. You don't stink like them, Trigger.
I never was a
Looks
criminal.
like not all guard dogs have a good sense of smell. Trigger's got the worst criminal record out of all of us. Count, you were convicted of fraud. You sure as hell don't live up to your name.
He fraudulently keeps count of his kills all the time.
You wouldn't understand,
Don't live up to your
Count.
name.
Not until you take a good look in the mirror. Arrived at destination. Roper 1, report your situation. If everything's fine, prepare to land.
Everything's fine.
Would you look at that? Support has kept me alive. This is significant for all of our forces. I've left my mark by
Oh look!
units
There's a
ability
plane
to
coming on this side.
All aircraft caution. Bogies.
Front ain't over yet.
What is it?
Unidentified aircraft.
Unknown?
They're fast. Real fast.
What?
Aw, the cutscene interrupted my missile.
We closed in fast.
Uh-oh, guys. Something new. Cool sci-fi sound effects.
Considered hostile. Respond to the situation. Protect Roper 1.
We got ourselves a boss battle. It's a super
Spare
drone.
15 engage. Take down the bandits. Spare 2, support Roper 1 and escort the craft to safety.
Wilco, I was just about to ask if I could do that myself.
Wasted a couple qualms. That's no good. So this is why we have qualms. And I hopefully don't waste them all. He shot it down!
Bandit hit. Still active.
Shot one down.
Trigger, keep that guy away from here.
Yeah.
What is that thing? Keep it away from this
It's a super drone.
The bandit evaded a missile. How'd they manage that?
Like 4 of them.
Trigger's movements are insane. Damn, buddy.
That's right. Serious mode. Oh, he dodged the qualms. I only got 4 left.
What the hell does he want? He's got his ACM down, but something's off.
Spare 2,
Come
stay
on.
alert. When you get there, the responsibility's on you.
Got him again.
Negative.
Oh man, no problem. That fight, I don't know, man. Sometimes it goes real bad. It's real hard to hit him, but that time, no problem. Even had some
Bandit
spare
lost,
qualms.
confirmed down. Clear skies all round. Spare 15. You did well.
You're welcome.
Wait, what now? 4 friendlies approaching.
Allied fighters.
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
Got a guard dog out here barking? This is your old friend, Cyclops 1.
All right, Wise Man's
Cyclops
awesome.
Squadron? What are you doing here?
I was tracking an enemy prototype. I wouldn't be surprised if that dumbass from your side was the one who downed it.
This is Base Commander McKenzie. I apologize on behalf
Wise
of
man's the
asshole.
guy
He
we
really
saved
screwed up. He
back
had
in
to
the
listen to my order
Lightning
to stand
Mountains.
down. I'm certain he'll be punished for taking down the unidentified aircraft.
Give me a break.
Commander, if you would kindly
Court-martialed back to jail
we'll
for
answer
shooting
any
down the
questions
enemy
you have there.
the enemy craft.
Actually, I'm grateful. Support was unreliable.
Hey guys,
Respectfully, sir,
flying V
I
formation.
believe they got promise.
I know it. All right, mission success. That was a fun one.
The order is
Nice
simple.
short one. Su-30 SM. That's the one the Makai always flies.
Ordinarily, you'd get a warm welcome to our base, but the situation is complicated. That drone is the enemy's latest experimental craft. We wanted to collect data on its capabilities, but that's gone out the window now, hasn't it?
Well,
To be honest,
you have my flight
I didn't
recorder
think it could be brought down.
and the parts from
by
the thing we
anything.
shot down.
Oh yeah, your commander has been transferred to a different post. He's probably headed to the front lines.
Goodbye,
where things
McKenzie.
are hottest. Well, he did stress his achievements.
All right, we're
We need
free.
every edge we have.
We're free,
We're
guys.
currently seeing where we can use you best. Stand by for further orders.
Finally back in the real military with a real commander, not someone who's trying to get us killed. See ya, McKenzie. For all we know, he's dead already. S rank. Ah, lovely. Got over 1 million plane bucks. That was a good mission. You know what? I'm feeling pretty good. It's getting a little late, but I'm always a night bird. It's not great for live streaming. We don't get a lot of viewers at this time of night. But I'm going to keep going because I'm having fun. And I still don't know. I could stop at any time at this point. But if we get a hard mission, maybe that'll be the end of the stream. But that was a nice fun mission, so let's keep going. They do start getting harder fairly quick, though, the way I remember it. Once you're in the second half, it's like, you know, training wheels off. We've been going for 5 hours. Psh, rookie numbers. No, I know, but it is 1 a.m. my time. But it's alright. I don't have to wake up to go to work at 7 like some people. Benefits of working from home. No transit for me. I appreciate the viewers that have stuck around. It's really only just a point of this is a bad streaming time in terms of new people showing up because most people are asleep. Like most of the United States, it's either 1 a.m. or 4 a.m. And I don't even think it's early morning for most of Europe on a weekday. I don't know what time it is in Australia. It might be a good time for Australians. Who knows? Could it be 12 hours? It's probably afternoon for Australians. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. But I think I have put some energy in the past into trying to figure out the better times to stream when there's actually people around that are awake. But it doesn't always match up with my schedule.